overwhelmed, I'm going crazy.
Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, tragically passed away years ago, but now that so many accusations about Diddy are coming out, people are going back to Kim's story. Many are wondering what actually happened to her. Why did she pass away? Could there be more to the story than what we've been told? Kim and Diddy had a long and complex relationship. They dated on and off from 1994 until 2007. They also had 3 kids together, Christine, Jesse, and Delilah. Kim was a big part of Diddy's life, so it must have come as a huge shock to him when she passed away in 2018. Or did it? Some conspiracy theories suggest that he might have had something to do with her passing. Obviously, these are just rumors and theories, nothing else. But the truth is that some of the details around Kim's passing are a little confusing, so it's easy to see why some think that there could be more to the story. Official reports state that Kim passed away in her sleep on November 15, 2018. She apparently had a lung infection that got out of hand. It was said that for about a week before her passing, she suffered from a sore throat and a fever. She underwent several tests, but they all came back negative. The doctors knew that she didn't have influenza or strep, but she was still really sick. Kim was given antibiotics, vitamins, and other medicine, and at first it seemed like it worked. The day before she passed away, it looked like she was getting better. Her fever went back down to a regular body temperature. Her family must have been hopeful that she was on the mend, but sadly she passed away the very next day. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner coroner said that she had lobar pneumonia. But here's the thing, the coroner only said this in January 2019, which is 2 months after her passing. Initially, the cause of her passing was listed as deferred, but why was that? Why did it take the medical examiner so long to say why she passed away? This is where the conspiracy theories come in. Some people online say that this coroner was actually the second coroner who worked on Kim's case. Allegedly, there was another coroner who examined Kim after her passing, and supposedly he said that there was some poison in Kim's system. The first coroner was allegedly none other than Ed Winter. Ed was a coroner who examined many famous people, including Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Sadly, he passed away in 2023, so we can't ask him about it anymore. But these rumors are definitely interesting. In a way, it would make a lot of sense if there was a first coroner. It would definitely explain the delay in us getting the official cause of Kim's passing. But at the same time, if this is true, then there might have been something shady going on behind the scenes. Was the first coroner wrong about the poison? Or did someone try to cover up the truth? Obviously, this is all just a conspiracy theory. We don't even know if there was a first coroner for sure, or if that coroner was Ed. But what is a little strange is that according to ABC7, Ed actually retired back in December 2018, which was about a month after Kim's passing, and about a month before the official cause of her passing was released. This timing is definitely a little weird. I mean, could it be that Ed discovered that something shady was going on and decided to leave his job as a result? It's hard to say. He was in his late 60s when he retired, so this could all just be a huge coincidence, but there's more, because the other part of the puzzle is this. Why would anyone want to get rid of Kim? And this is where Diddy comes in. There are rumors and theories out there that Kim was in the middle of writing a book, and this book was allegedly going to reveal a lot of things about Diddy, including some Diddy incidents. After what Cassie recently accused him of, this doesn't really seem all that shocking. But to be fair, we don't know if this is actually true. Now, no one knows for sure if Kim was writing a book or not. It's just a rumor that we don't have any real evidence for. But if it is true, then I can see why some people might believe that Diddy wanted to get rid of her. But would he really stoop so low? She was the mother of his kids after all. Would he really want to get rid of her because of a book? I mean, I guess it depends on what she was writing about. But like I said, we don't even know if she was writing anything. There is one person who believes that something shady must have gone on though, and that's Kim's other baby daddy, Al B. Sure. Al B. Sure and Kim had one son together named Quincy Brown. Quincy was born in 1991, 3 years before Kim and Diddy began their tumultuous relationship. Al B. Sure and Kim obviously eventually broke up, but they still stayed in touch, and it seems like they were still in contact when Kim got sick. According to the Jasmine brand, after she passed away, Al B. Sure took to his Instagram. He made a post in which he made some serious claims. The post is no longer on his profile, but according to the Jasmine brand, Al B. Sure said some shocking things in the post. He said, "I do know very clearly that Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia." And he continued, "This is where I get in trouble. We just celebrated our son Quincy's new deal and Christmas special with Netflix. and she was in fantastic health as well, laughing, seeing me and Diddy's mutual exchange at the theater. I'm going to leave it there. Al B. Sure thought that there was something off about Kim's passing. He didn't believe the official reason that we were given. That might not mean much. I mean, maybe he just couldn't wrap his head around Kim getting so sick so suddenly, but at the same time, he knew her, so maybe there was something shady going on. In another post, Al B. Sure also theorized that Kim was running from something. He even said that he told her to call the FBI at one point. He later deleted that part of the post, but it's still all really interesting. If Al B. Sure was right, then there might have been something going on behind the scenes that we just had no clue about. But even if this is true, that doesn't mean that Diddy was responsible. Obviously he could have been, but we just don't know for sure. At the end of the day, we don't know any of this for sure. All we have are conspiracy theories about Kim's passing. Most people believe that she did just contract pneumonia and sadly didn't make it. And maybe that's all there was to it. Maybe she really just was sick and there was nothing anyone could do. After her passing, Diddy spoke to Essence magazine, and he talked about what Kim's last wish was. He said 3 days before she passed, she wasn't feeling well, she had the flu, and she sent the kids over to my house so they wouldn't get sick. One night I was checking on her and she was like, "Puffy, take care of my babies." If this is true, then it sounds like they were on good terms before she passed away, which seems to go against the conspiracy theory about her writing a book about him. Then again, we don't know if what Diddy said is true. It could be, but for all we know, he might have also lied about this. It's honestly hard to say what the truth is here. But anyway, what do you guys think? Did you know about the conspiracy theories about Kim's passing? Do you think she really just contracted pneumonia? Or was there something more shady going on behind the scenes? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.